Okay, so now Coach has got balls in his hand. This is my favorite part because I love hitting tennis balls. I wouldn't be here, okay? But what are we going to do?
I'm going to drop
some balls or something? What's
drop
going on?
some balls for you to get a feeling for the stroke. But before I drop some balls, there's a couple more things I want to go with you over with.
Making me wait. Okay.
Yeah, just a couple more things. Face that way with your racket.
Your racket.
Right.
There we go.
Face that way.
Okay.
As if you're playing.
All right. I'm playing. I'm in my
Now,
ready position.
Right.
Right.
Just for learning purpose
Right.
here, I want you to take the right hand out.
Right hand out.
Completely out.
Completely out.
And you do the stroke with only this arm. As if you were a left-handed person hitting a forehand. You understand that?
Yep.
This is wiring in your brain which of the two arms is actually the boss, is the guy that really controls the two-handed backhand.
Okay.
Most people out there trying to hit the two-hander and using both arms in the same intensity.
Yeah.
And some people even hitting a two-hander when they used to hit a one-hander before, and their two-hander has the right arm dominant on the stroke,
Yeah.
and that's wrong.
Total no-no.
On the two-handed backhand, the dominant arm, the boss, is the left arm. So one way to practice that is just take the right hand out and pretend you're left-handed. Folks, if you're a left-handed person, this is your forehand, and this would be your backhand. Your two-handed backhand for a lefty. It's the same idea. You take your left hand out and pretend you're a right-handed person and do a forehand. Because your right arm is going to be dominant on the left-hander's two-handed backhand. So it works either way. If you're right-hander or forehand, the inverted arm, the opposite arm, is the one that's dominant.
Right.
So it's important to practice that a little bit. Actually hit balls that way.
Absolutely.
That's how I make people understand that this is the guy that is in charge.
Yep.
And this guy is a helper, a stabilizer. He helps control, but it's not who generates the pace.
He's absolutely right, guys. The left hand for a righty, for the two-handed backhand, is extremely dominant, and it's where the power comes from and through. The right hand is a guide. I can't tell you how many people, we really want to emphasize this point, will come out with a two-hander the first time they come out to hit, and as naturally, they've got two hands on the racket, they want to use both hands. And they just don't have the flow. Once you take this guy away, and if you don't want to take it away because you don't feel you're strong enough, a great thing I do with my kids is I have them take and put maybe 2-3 fingers on the racket with the thumb behind, and don't even let them curl around it. Just enough to hold it. And you'll be amazed.
Pinch it like this.
Pinch it, yeah. You'd be amazed what a great two-handed backhand you can hit with just a couple fingers on the racket. It's unbelievable, and it really proves that the power comes from here and the guide is here. It's awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I love this. Maybe I should have switched to a two-hander. Oh, this feels so good. I got my left arm dominant here. I feel it in charge. When I get ready, I got the wrist cocked. That brings the contact point out in front. And I am finishing it all the way up here.